she's got her lemon water, and that means that she's ready to conquer the world. So there's the train stop, and there's a big ass sign that says coffee. So guess where I'm going first? Bye, y'all. I'm about to go buy a plant.
Do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We have stunner till I die.
Hello, you guys. I am so happy to see y'all and talk to y'all because we've been having quite the week. So if you can tell, well, you can because you've read the title already. So we're gonna have like majority of a solo day because I'm a horrible friend and I actually forgot that it's my friend's birthday. So I'm gonna like hang out with my friend later. But for a majority of the day, we're gonna have like a solo day, just, you know, getting back together mentally after a very, very like rough week. I will say, like, this week has been so rough. There's been a lot going on in my life, like personally, just a lot that one day as we get closer I'll get into. But there's just been a lot going on, so like mentally I haven't been okay. Like work has been crazy, content creation life has gotten crazy because, you know, I still consider myself a very small creator, but you know, things have been happening, thank you God, and I've been getting like a lot of brand deals, and let's just say this week was a lot. Like this week was a lot. It was my first week back home from London, and I had like a lot of content I needed to put out. Like I had, you know, went back to work, and then there's just a lot of things going on in my life personally. So this week was just very draining. Like that's only the real way that I could put it. This week was just very, very fucking draining, and I'm so glad that it's over because I was on my wit's end yesterday, and I didn't even tell you guys what the fuck happened to me yesterday. So let me get into that really quick because you guys aren't gonna believe like the shit that fucking happened. I was talking to you guys and didn't even freaking notice that I wasn't recording. Go figure. But anyway, so like I said, this whole week has just been really draining. So much has been going on, and like yesterday was the final fucking straw. So yesterday, like most people in the world, it was Friday, and Friday was payday. So I woke up and I moved my money to another account of mine. However, when I moved my money, it did not update like in the balance of the account that I had moved it to, but it came out of the account I had moved it from. So like, are you here with me? And I'm like, okay, like at first I'm like, maybe it just happened, so like let me close out my app, let me like open my app back up. It was still showing as like the same amount that was there before I transferred it, but like I said, the amount in the account had came out the first one. So I'm like, oh my Jesus. And it's literally like middle of the night. It's probably like 2:00 in the morning. So I'm panicking because like I can't even call customer service and figure out like what the hell is going on. So I wait until like I go back to sleep, and I wait until around like 8:00 yesterday morning. And I call customer service and I explain to them like what's going on. And long story short, I spent 24 hours without my money. So I called customer service, and like the first lady hung up on me when she put me on hold. The second lady told me like, oh, like just do this and it should work, and it didn't work. And then the third lady, who was actually honest, told me like, hey, this is what's actually going on, like we're having like some trouble with our systems or whatever, and we're working to get it done, so like all we can do is really just call you back in 2 hours and like let you know like if we could get a specialist on the line, because we haven't been able to speak to the specialist because, you know, they're trying to fix what's going on the whole 9 yards. So I'm like, okay. 2 hours go by, they call me again, and the specialists are still working on it, And another 2 hours go by, they call me again, the specialists are still working on it. So at this point, the last time I spoke to someone was 5:45 last night. And at that point, they were still saying, like, they're just asking people to give them, like, the full 24 hours. Like, the engineers are working on it, blah, blah. So I had none of my money the entire day yesterday. And that was just, like, the final fucking straw because, like, I have things to do. And I just could not believe that that was happening on top of all that was happening last week. It was too fucking much. Well, this week. But all is well that ends well. Like, I woke up this morning, I saw that the balance was still not updated. So I called customer service again. And, like, I spoke to someone, and thankfully, like, they finally figured it out. Y'all, don't y'all know that all they had to do was send me 2 cents? Unfucking believable. Like, I finally get on hold with, like, someone from customer service, and we end up, like, on a call with the specialist because, the specialists were not answering the phone yesterday because they were all, like, trying to fix the problem that was at hand or whatever. So we finally get on a call with the specialist, and the specialist is like, oh, so, like, what's going on? And I'm like, I transferred money, and it's not updating in the balance of the account that I transferred. Like, it's that simple. And she's like, oh, okay, so, like, here's what we're going to do. She's like, what does the balance say right now? And I'm like, the balance that was in there before I had transferred the money or whatever. So she's like, what does the balance say? And I'm like, it says the balance that was in there prior to me transferring the money over. And she's like, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to send you a penny and let me know, like, if that updates your balance. So I'm literally sitting there with the app open, and she transfers the money, and as soon as she transfers it, she literally sent, like, a penny to me twice. So she sent 2 cents. As she sends the money, I literally watch my balance go from what it was to what it should be. And I'm just like, so I had to wait 24 hours with no money just so that y'all could send me 2 cents and all is well as ends well. I'm going to jail. That's it. I'm going to jail. So literally, that was just the icing on the cake for me. And like I said, this week has been really rough mentally, physically, all of the sorts. So I'm taking this day to dedicate to myself. I am going to the Nespresso store because I ran out of Nespresso pods. Go figure. So I need to go to the Nespresso store and get more pods, and then I'm gonna go to Strand Bookstore, which is my favorite bookstore in the world. Unless y'all know one that's better. But Strand is my favorite, and I haven't gone actually in years. Like, I really have not been to Strand in like at least 2 years. So I really want to go today and just have like a whole bookstore Strand moment. And then after that, I will probably meet up with my friend for his birthday. So mid solo date day, but I just need some time to really just dive back into myself and my energy and just woosah. So that's what today is all about. I hope y'all enjoyed the little story time of the shit that only fucking seems to happen to me. And let's get ready and go enjoy the Saturday. I swear, the craziest things start to happen to me before I start filming. But anyway, y'all, bag secured, because you know it is very important for me to have my coffee. And I'm already feeling great. I also didn't really get to show you guys like my outfit before I left because I was just rushing. And this is still not the best angle, but like this is kind of what we're working with. If you have me on TikTok and Instagram, then you will know the full fit. Also, can we get into her? Like, let's just get into her. Okay, I am so feeling like myself again. I love it. So I just finished at the Nespresso. That was very loud and rude. Anyway, just finished at the Nespresso store. It was a very quick trip. I just really ran in and got pads. I was trying pads. Wow, tequila pods. I was trying to like get a little bit of footage, but it was kind of packed in there, and it just seemed like me whipping out my camera and trying to show y'all the experience of going to the Nespresso store. It seemed like it wasn't the time for that. So now I am on the east side of town. I'm on like 76th Street, and we are now gonna head over to 14th Street because I'm going to my favorite bookstore. But I believe we already talked about this. I'm going to Strand, my favorite bookstore ever, and having just a nice bookstore moment, a me moment in the bookstore. And then I need to call my friend Tay and see where he is. He won't answer my phone calls right now, but it's okay because I'm still loving this solo adventure. Debating if I should stop and get a coffee. I also haven't eaten anything yet. I only had a croissant at like 7 o'clock this morning. So, do I stop and get coffee before we head over to Strand? Or do I just hop on the train now and head over to Strand? The world may never know. But I will see y'all at Strand. If I had $1 for every time I just said Strand. Strand, Strand, Strand. I love how the universe just always blesses me. So I realized I was walking the wrong way to the train and I had to like go a different direction. So there's the train stop. And there's a big ass sign that says coffee. So guess where I'm going first? Meant to be. Magic. Today just seems to be my lucky day. Like, I'm just so happy that all of these things are happening to me on the day that I decide I needed to rejuvenate myself. So I just left Strand. Oh wait, you guys can't even see, but I just left Strand. I'm walking to Barnes & Noble right now because Strand didn't have the book that I was originally looking for, and I'm right across the street from Barnes & Noble, and look, it's a farmer's market. It's a farmer's market. The plants, the apples, the everything. I'm just so like, they got the hot cider and the apple cider donuts. I could cry. I needed this day so bad. Like, bye y'all. I'm about to go buy a plant. Back home finally. It's been a day. I'm so glad to be home because my head is quite literally on fire. Like the first thing I did when I got in just now was run to my bathroom, go to my medicine cabinet, and grab the Tylenol. Like, I know it's bad for you, and I try not to take it as much as I possibly can, but some headaches are just way worse than others, and I can't just do the whole, you know, trying to thug it out like I usually do. This was just too bad, and I still have too much of a day to do. So, hello you guys. I'm back home. So my little run in the city was amazing. You know, I stopped at the Nespresso store, I went to Strand, I went to Barnes & Noble, I stopped in Five Below for a little bit, I found a farmer's market, then I realized I was hungry, so I took myself out for dinner, which was so good. I went to this place, Rosa Mexicano, and I have a lot of food, that's why I brought it home. But I had got, oh no, something open. Oh, it's just the guac. But I had got like tacos, guacamole, some rice and beans, you know, the whole 9 yards. And now that we're home, I came home to, no, they're gonna fall. I came home to a little goodie bag from my friend Ashley. She sent me some products from the company New Skin that she works with. And I'm super excited to try these. She even wrote me a little card. It's like so cute. And I wanted to stop for a second and show you guys the 2 plants that I got. I hope they're not squished. So first I got this guy. Oh no, he got broken. His little leaf. Oh no, I'm so sad. But I got this little guy. We're gonna have to like cut off. Look at me already being a horrible plant mom. But it's okay because I could put this in a bottle of water and all will be well. So we got this guy. While I was in the farmer's market, I was actually searching up, you know, like what plants are poisonous to animals since, you know, I have ACE and all. This one actually is, so I think I'm gonna keep this one in my room because ACE isn't allowed in my room. And then this one, which isn't poisonous and super cute, got a little cactus. Like, look at him. Little cute little cactus. I wanted to like restart my plant mom journey because I used to be heavy being a plant mom, and then, you know, I got ACE. And I got ACE when he was like 2 months. Speaking of, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi. He's so clinky. No, no, ow. Look. This is like his favorite thing to do is just be held like over my shoulders. But so yeah, I got ACE when he was 3 months, and now he's like 8 months now. 8 months, something around there. All I know is he turns 1 in May. Don't come at me for my math. But yeah, I got ACE when he was 2 months, 2 or 3 months, and he was not potty trained. So when I got him, he just assumed that my plants were where he used the bathroom. So yeah, I had to get rid of all my plants, and now we're gonna start over. Is that okay with you? My baby. He's purring so loud. Do you want to show them what else I got today? Can I put you down? I know I just got in the house. He's like very clingy when I just get home. So then from the espresso, I stopped. I only got 2 flavors this time. I usually aim to get 3 so that I don't have to come for like a month or 2. But they didn't have all of the flavors that I thought they would. So I just got the regular, can't speak. The regular double espresso dolce. I think I always get this double espresso flavor just because it's the best one to me, in my opinion. There was another flavor that I wanted to try, which was a part of their creations, but it was like $25 for a sleeve of 10, and that just was not sitting right with me. And then for the regular coffee pods, I got the vanilla custard pie. So I'm interested to see how this one tastes. I really am. I try to aim for 2 sleeves of double espresso and then 1 of like regular coffee because I like to make my little like creations with the milk and stuff, but this will do for now. I can also order on the app and get like another sleeve if I need be. And then from Strand and Barnes and Noble. So from Strand, you guys saw in the video, I picked up Brianna West, This Is How You Heal book. Super excited to read this. I'm not gonna start reading this right now only because I'm still reading this book. I forgot the name of this book. Oh my god, but I'm reading a fiction book right now because I usually always get books on like self-help and healing and mentality and all of that stuff. So once I finish my fiction book, then I'm going to go ahead and start this. And then I went to Barnes & Noble because I needed a new journal. I'm like almost finished with the one that I have now, which is so crazy and sad to me. It's gonna be bittersweet when I finish that one because I got that one in 2019. And my first journal entry in that was April. I don't remember the exact date, but it was April 2019. And we are now in February 2023, and I'm about to finish that journal. So it was time. I just got this cute, like, simple one, and I'm so excited about it. For the life of me, I cannot understand why my camera is just acting the way that it's acting. It literally like keeps turning off on me. Like I had you guys right there. It keeps turning off on me midway of me speaking, and the battery's not dead, so I don't know what's going on with it right now, so I'm gonna just leave it off for a little bit. But anyway, I was pretty much done showing you guys the little haul of like, you know, what I got today, what I did. Broke my fucking tripod. That's great. Now I gotta go on Amazon. Anywho, to keep up with this, you know, like self-care, self-love, whatever a doozy day you want to call it, my house is a fucking mess. Like I have not deep cleaned since the day I left for London. I like woke up and I deep cleaned like very early, so it's been like 2 weeks since I deep cleaned my house. Don't judge me. My house is not dirty. I just haven't deep cleaned it. I'm talking vacuum mopped, all of that good stuff. So it's like 7:30 right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna start cleaning. I have to. If I don't do it now, then I'm not gonna do it tomorrow, and I know that. So I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna see ya in the little montage. Let's start cleaning.